takes a heart to hear the call. An open mind and sky could be the answer to 1,000 desperate wives. Love flows, love flows, love flows to the sea. Love flows, love flows, love flows like a river to the sea. So what you gonna do? Where you're gonna stay? There'll never be an ocean without rain. And those tears, if you just believe, could make the woman like Congo again. Love flows, love flows, love flows to the sea. Love flows, love flows, love flows like a river to the sea. And even in the dark of the deepest night, you'll never lose that flame inside. No matter who we are or what we know, we better open up and just let go. 'Cause this is how, I tell you, this is how, this is how love flows like a river to the sea. Love flows, love flows, love flows like a river to the sea. Love flows, love flows, love flows like a river to the sea. Like a river to the sea. Love flows like a river to the sea. You're always on the run and don't know where to hide. It seems that they have taken all your pride on your own and all alone. You're scared because the light so soon has gone. It doesn't need a hand to touch her soul. It always takes a heart to hear the call. An open mind and sky could be the answer to 1,000 desperate wives. Love flows, love flows, love flows to the sea.
Sanibonani nonke, shikamo mabibi na mabwana. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ruth Botio, a member of the Sos-Hgic class of 2005 and the Communications and Alumni Relations Officer of the school. It is my greatest pleasure to welcome you to today's virtual graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. Last year, I was here all by myself to welcome you, but today I have the pleasure of being joined by
John Kamau. I'm coming all the way from East Africa, and I'm the class of 2003. I happen to be the coordinator of Extended Essay, a history tutor, and a theory of knowledge teacher. We are excited to be here today to host you on this special occasion. Ruth?
Indeed, we are. And we are joined today by parents, staff, alumni, students from all over the world, as well as some very special guests in the presence of Mr. Siddhartha Kaul, Mr. Helmut Clinton, and Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah. A warm akwaba to everyone. As we do for every school program, we will start with the SOS prayer, which will be led by a student from Zimbabwe, Nicholas Mutaka. What do we have after that, Kamal?
After that, we actually have an exciting dance, and it comes all the way from my part of the world, East Africa, and we have a set of Rwandan students who will show you what it means to be African and, more importantly, to be Pan-African. Do enjoy.
May we ever be mindful of all who belong to our community. United in spirit, we pray to you, good Father in heaven. Shelter us in your hand and show us always the right path. You have brought us together. Grant that we may henceforth ever serve you with a single heart. Grant that in our community, peace and unity may ever reign. Protect the children's village from all evil, from sin and distress. Forsake not our relatives and reward all those who help us. Just as you, good Savior, love and forgive each one of us, so may we love and pardon each other. All thanks to you, our Lord and God. Amen.
ryakeye naraye ndose mbona barya abana basimbuka akagozi mbona n'ababyeyi bateze urugori cyo mbwira ndakumbuye mama ay mama ndaraye shenge ese mama naye naramanye nande ese naye ndibutahi iwacu nahi wabandi harahanda iwabandi sahanu iwacu shenge ntihabaye imbeho nk'iyahandi hahora akayaga gahora gahehereye ayo mahumbezi akagutera gususuruka ayo ese b'abahungu baracyahamiriza cyane ese b'abakambwe baracyamenya gusenga ayiwe cyo mbwira ndakumbuye mama ayi mama ndaraye shenge ese mama ndaye naramanye nande isi ndaye ndibatahi wacu nahi wabandi haranda iwabandi sanu cyo mbwira ndakumbuye mama ayi mama ndaraye shenge ese mama ndaye naramanye nande isi ndaye ndibatahi wacu nahi wabandi haranda iwabandi sanu ayi mama ndaraye shenge ese mama ndaye naramanye nande isi ndaye ndibatahi wacu nahi wabandi haranda iwabandi sanu.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the Amaraba dance from Rwanda as much as I did. Indeed, this is a Pan-African community, and each and every day that we walk through the hallways of Sos-Hgic, we live out our school motto, knowledge in the service of Africa.
And in the spirit of that service, we are joined by our very own Mrs. Ajo Ashi, class of 1995. She also happens to be a vice principal. After a 30-year journey, she joined us this year, and it is our hope that you'll enjoy her welcome remarks.
After Mrs. Ashi's welcome remarks, we will be joined by the school choir to give us a rendition of the school song titled We Are the Children of Africa, written and composed by a past student of this school, Derek Krenzel.
Mrs. Ajo Ashi, on to you.
Good morning. I would like to begin my welcome remarks by acknowledging virtually our founder and honorary president of SOS Kinderdorf International, Mr. Helmut Coutin, our board chair, Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, President, SOS Villages International, Mr. Siddhartha Kau, Managing Director, HGFD, Dr. Wilfred Vislozil, and to all our current and new board members. I would also like to welcome virtually our national directors from SOS Villages around the continent, our dear village mothers and alternative care coordinators, and finally, a warm welcome also to our parents, our dedicated staff, fellow alumni from around the world, our students, current and the graduating class, and our well-wishers from across the globe who have joined us today. On behalf of the senior leadership team, I would like to say Ojeko, Akwaba, Bienvenue, Karibu, welcome to our second virtual graduation. It is wonderful to connect with everybody on such a momentous occasion. If it were not for the restrictions that COVID-19 has placed on us, we would have been gathered in the Margaret Nkrumah Hall, resplendent in our attires, and eagerly celebrating the achievements of our students as we bring the academic year to a close. But alas, for the second time in a row, we have had to resort to less than ideal virtual event in cognizance of our common desire to protect each other while we hope for better days. Echoing the words of Nelson Mandela, our human compassion binds us one to the other, not in pity or patronizingly, but as human beings who have learned how to turn our common suffering into hope for the future. Indeed, we can all attest to the challenges, personally and collectively, that we have wrestled with in the last year. From the school's perspective, learning online for the first half of the semester, to reverting to face-to-face learning in January 2021. And then following COVID-19 protocols, which involve mask wearing, physical distancing, etc. But like the rest of the world, we are becoming increasingly accustomed to this new normal of Zoom, Google Meet sessions, and mask wearing. As a community, our versatility, tenacity, and equanimity in an ever-evolving global crisis are astounding. We have all shown tremendous resilience in such turbulent times, times when we have been faced with our own mortality. Our capacity to bounce back after adversity as a school, as various stakeholders, and as human beings generally reflects the hope we have, in spite of the darkness we have been surrounded by. The class of 2021, on the last day of school, all had matching t-shirts that defined their class as resilient. They are indeed a resilient group. In spite of the setbacks they experienced in the last year, they learned to bounce back and wrote the exams. Indeed, because of their buoyancy, we are confident that they will be successful. Finally, this year's graduation provides a unique opportunity for us all, every member of the SOS Herman Miner International community, students, parents, teachers, staff, and leadership, to celebrate our resilience. We know we will regain some normalcy, hug again, shake hands, meet face to face, we hope in the future. But until then, we should all show compassion to one another by expressing it through our eyes and actions that we are present, empathetic, and supportive. I would like to end with words of hope from Desmond Tutu. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. I wish you all a blessed day. Asante sana, amese ganalo, and thank you for joining us.
We are the children of Africa, united in spirit, we stand together with honor and love and trust to pass on the torch. We are the students of Hgic, and we are one family. Together we all strive to learn the truth and right all the wrongs. The truth and right all the wrongs. We are the children of Africa, united in spirit, we stand together with honor and love and trust to pass on the torch. We are the students of Hgic, and we are one family. Together we all strive to learn
in harmony, knowledge in the service of our great land, knowledge in the service of Africa forever. Oh, forever. Oh, forever.
Good morning, the board chair, Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, members of the board, principal, vice principal, senior leadership team, the keynote speaker, staff, students, parents, friends and family of Sos-Hgic, all protocols observed. 4 short years ago, we drove through the gates of SOS Herman Minor International College as young, fresh, and naive individuals who had no clue of the challenging yet memorable journey that lay ahead. Yet here we are today as mature and responsible young adults, forging a path for ourselves and paving the way for those after us. In light of this, resilience is the word most befitting of the class of 2021. Our graduating class rose in the face of many hurdles. We withstood the surmounting pressure of expectation to produce excellent results, being the last cohort to take the Cambridge IGCSE exams, and gracefully dealt with the uncertainties that come with a global pandemic. We have proven that we are a class of overcomers.
COVID-19 indeed changed our lives. It did define us in many ways. From staying out of formal school for months and acclimatizing to online learning with memorable virtual interactions with our teachers, to the seeming comfort and distraction of our rooms while completing chores as if we were on holidays. Never did we expect to spend most of our IB careers in the confines of our rooms, in a pandemic no less. We never imagined writing our EEs while studying remotely. Although we anticipated a flurry of activities, such as IE deadlines in the final semester, we did not foresee how intensely grueling it was going to be. But we did it, and I can assure you that there's an entire world out there ready for us to take over. As we begin our journey to adulthood and trailblazer status, we leave behind a legacy of umoja, the spirit of togetherness. The class of 2021 is the embodiment of this characteristic. With a cohort size of 98 students, we've had our fair share of bickerings, arguments, and misunderstandings. Nevertheless, we chose to overlook our difference and become one, creating strong bonds and friendships that are sure to last many, many years. Our shared moments of joy and strife reflect the words of Eric Greitens that we all have battles to fight, and it is often in those battles that we are most alive. It is on the front lines of our lives that we earn wisdom, create joy, forge friendships, discover happiness, find love, and do purposeful work. Yes, it took a lot of hard work and determination to be where we are today. And to this, we say, congratulations, fellow DP2s. This is our moment.
But first, we must recognize our wonderful support systems. We want to thank our parents and our hostel tutors. Your love and encouragement spurred us across the finish line. We thank you for bearing with our sometimes unreasonable demands as we dealt with the stress of learning in a pandemic, which sometimes meant giving us treats either at the hostels or at home. We thank you for sacrificing to widen our opportunities for the future by paying huge sums of money. We thank you for being forgiving, gentle, compassionate, and dependable. To the school authorities and our teachers, we would not have come this far had it not been for your inspiring words and patience when we struggled to get back on our feet. We would like to express our profound gratitude. To the unsung heroes, the kitchen staff, thank you for nourishing us with the energy that we needed to complete this 4-year trek. The dedication with which you committed to our nourishment is truly remarkable. We will surely miss Auntie Mercy's scolding. For her information, we enjoyed it sometimes, and we will hold on to the memories for a long time. To the drivers, we say Asante Sana for making trips to and from school more manageable. To the groundsmen, we say may your strength be replenished thousandfold. Thank you. Last but not least, thank you, Nurse Monica, for providing us with comforts, care, and love while we were in our sick beds. Now to the current MYP4s. Your AGIC journey has taken off. At the end, the journey might seem short, but it will be a long haul of self-discovery and growth. While you endure the challenges of being students, you must enjoy the process. To the MYP5s, congratulations, you are the midpoint of your AGIC journey. And in a few months, you will don the esteemed blue shirts. Unfortunately, we will not be around to witness this, but we welcome you into the IBDP fraternity. You now have a greater responsibility as DP students. Keep the AGIC flame burning. We will be watching from afar. To our DP1s, soon to be DP2s, do not let the stress of the final year get the best of you. Trying to be a balanced DP student will be challenging, but not impossible. Always remember to keep your high spirits. To the incoming prefect body and SRC executives, congratulations on your appointment as student leaders. Remember that authority comes with great responsibility. Use your authority to better SOS AGIC and uphold its values. And always remember, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
Finally, to our classmates, the class of 2021. As we embark on journeys to the ends of the earth in search of higher education, may we not forget the soil that birthed us, the hands that fed us, the minds that poured into us, and the hearts that raised us. My sister, a distinguished alumnus and former head girl of this school, once said to me, "If your dreams only revolve around you, then they are not big enough." Her profound words echo the sentiments in the SOS prayer we recite every week. I have reflected a lot on my sister's words and those in the SOS prayer. What does it mean to be mindful of all who belong to our community? What does it mean to dream bigger than oneself? In history class, we learned the incredible stories of formidable men and women whose lives embody distinctive greatness. We often wondered what compelled them to make such great sacrifices for the causes they believed in and loved. What is my purpose and place in this world, and how do I achieve it? Class of 2021, look back on our 4 years here in SOS, and you recognize that every day we were internally asking ourselves this question: what is my purpose and place in this world, and how do I achieve it? We asked it in our creativity action service groups. We asked it in our Pan-African drama club and school band meetings. We asked it in our history, economics, theory of knowledge, computer science, literature, language, and science classes. Every time we represented our hostel groups or school, we ask this question. In singing competitions, in sports competitions, robotics competitions, and debate competitions. We ask it in our friendships and conversations with individuals from different cultures. What is our purpose and place in this world? And how do we achieve it?
We may not have all the answers now, but one thing I know for sure is that it was no coincidence that we found ourselves in this place, learning, living, and doing life together these past 4 years. I know for sure that our purpose and place in this world are intimately linked to the development of Africa. May we never forget her. In all our pursuits, in all our striving, in all our wanderings far from home in search of higher education and skill, may we find our way back home with a commitment to use our knowledge in the service of Africa.
Lastly, we will leave you with the words of a song by Sos-Hgic, one of the greatest Ghanaian high-life bands in the 70s, and a shared personal favorite. It goes, "We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know within."
We will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will.
It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough. But we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will.
We are going. Heaven knows where we are going. But we know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we
Look at our beautiful class of 2021. We are so proud of you. And thank you to Amma and Darren for speaking on behalf of your class. Congratulations again to you all. Thank you all for joining us from all over the world. Kama, what's our audience looking like today?
It's actually quite amazing. We have people writing to us from Kenya, from Ethiopia. I see somebody actually right here in Sos-Hgic. It's quite amazing. I actually have Mr. Abdi Abdullah who says, congratulations, class of 2021. As you cherish the fruits of your hard work, I wish the success keeps following you in everything that you do. It's quite amazing, actually.
It
How
is.
about you? What's happening
Thank
there?
you, Mr. Abdi. Mr. Michael John, who is a biology teacher who has served with us for almost 3 decades, says, congratulations, class of 2021. High spirit. We have a comment here from Charity Sakite, and she writes in French. She says, félicitations, classe de 2021. Vous avez combattu le bon combat pour gagner la couronne. Congratulations, class of 2021. You have fought the good fight for the crown.
Ruth, this is quite amazing. Actually, where was that coming from?
Charity is from Ghana.
Oh, fantastic. I actually have a comment coming from Kenya. It says, asanteni sana Sos-Hgic, mmesaidia watoto wetu na tunawashukuru sana.
I can't pretend I can translate that, but Asante Sana.
Karibu, karibu.
And indeed, Yaira Akosia Soso said, we made it, class of 2021. May you enjoy the best fruits of life.
Fantastic. Now, Ruth, we have an amazing program ahead of us. And actually, right now, I'd like to introduce our very own Mrs. Elise Dodson, who is our principal, and she's going to give us the principal's remarks. Mrs. Dodson.
After Mrs. Dodson, we will have a song by the school choir titled Tambira Jehovah. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.
Fantastic.
Good morning, distinguished guests, founder of Sos-Hgic, Mr. Helmut Kuten, the board chair, Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, the president of SOS-KDI, Mr. Siddhartha Cowell, and members of the Sos-Hgic board. Our keynote speaker, Nana Afua Apia Korang, alumnus and member of the class of 1996. National directors and colleagues tuned in from the SOS Children's Villages across Africa and from SOS Kinderdorf International. Parents, staff, Sos-Hgic alumni, continuing students, and finally, our esteemed class of 2021, who we are gathered here to celebrate. I feel very privileged to be able to share a few words on this occasion. Almost a year ago to the day, we gathered to hold our graduation virtually. It was a first in the life of the college at the time in an innovative way to mark the successful completion of education at Sos-Hgic. We sincerely hoped at the time that this year's ceremony will be an in-person event. Alas, it has not been possible. But we at Sos-Hgic are determined to celebrate our graduates who have worked so hard to get to this point. To the class of 2021, you should be very proud of yourselves. You have achieved so much this year. You have had to contend with real uncertainty, where you did not know for a long time how you'll be assessed for the IB Diploma Award. You were not sure whether you'll be having formal examinations or if predicted grades will be drawn on. This cloud of uncertainty hung for a few months until it was finally confirmed in February this year that you will in fact be taking written examinations. Your resilience in working through the semester on both your individual assessments and predicted grades, as well as pushing through on examination content, knowledge and understanding, is remarkable. The challenges with studying online and completing your individual assessments are well documented, but you rose above them all. Your mock examinations were also very stressful, and your collective resolve to approach them with tenacity was admirable. Your sheer determination to do your very best when you came back to school was evident for all, and it is a testament to your work ethic and can-do attitude and spirit. Do not lose it. Through this difficult time, the true Sos-Hgic spirit came through, and for that you must all be commended. You were mindful of being balanced individuals, looking beyond yourselves and making time to complete your fundraising project despite the difficulties with the actual tree planting exercise itself because of COVID-19 restrictions. I want to encourage our graduates. Focus on the positives. With a balanced approach to life, you must take time to reflect on your achievements whilst you've been here, whether for 4 or 2 years. When you do, you will see that you have acquired useful life skills, which will stand you in good stead for the future. We saw through the pandemic that in times of real distress, there are always opportunities to be innovative and new ideas can be turned into real enterprise. Seize them when you find them. It is not too early to start thinking about startup businesses. These openings exist in our country and on our continent. Our motto, knowledge in the service of Africa, should always remain close to your heart. You are the future for Africa, and you must believe it and own it. Class of 2021, you are young people living in a time of great transformation, and you are talented in many ways. If you can stay focused and resilient and put all your energies into your chosen area of further study, you will soar and achieve great things. We at Sos-Hgic will be supporting you and will be waiting to hear of your wonderful exploits. You have only just made a little ripple in the surface of the sea of life. Today is just the beginning, and it is where you are heading and how you manage the next phase that really, really matters. Please hold dear our prayer of being mindful of all who you come into contact with. Be kind and continue to be caring individuals who show empathy, compassion, and respect for their fellow human being. As graduates of the IB diploma, you should carry those IB philosophy and principles of being inquirers, knowledgeable, and thinkers. As you leave us, take these with you. Keep your love of learning through life. You'll need to draw on this as you emerge from university because the world of work is changing. The pandemic has shown that for many types of jobs, remote working is very possible. You'll need to adjust to the shift in work patterns and the new study and employment expectations. As you develop, you will need to be people of integrity who espouse the values and principles of honesty and ethics. We need such qualities on our continent. These qualities will keep you from trouble and earn you the respect of all. If you are open-minded in your interactions with others and you show an appreciation of the cultures of others, you'll find it easier when you settle in new surroundings when you leave Sos-Hgic. Continue to explore new ideas with forethought and determination in the spirit of lifelong learning. To all the continuing students, thank you for sticking with all the changes to hostel life that the pandemic brought this year. Your commitment to keeping the college safe in the face of challenges is very much appreciated. You are a crucial part of Sos-Hgic, and without you, we are not complete. Well done. To all our staff, thank you for your hard work and for adapting to the changes we have had to bring in this year, and for being role models of lifelong learners for our community as we transition from physical to online learning and back to physical with blended learning. I am very grateful to all of you for your sterling efforts. To our alumni, thank you for engaging with the college. It is great to see the new initiative of alumni year groups presenting at graduation. Please come and visit when it is possible. And we would love to hear from you stories about your time here and how we can together work in partnership for our beloved Sos-Hgic. To our parents, I thank you for your continued support over this academic year and for sticking with us throughout all the challenges we have faced. You are very much appreciated. Congratulations to the class of 2021. I leave you with the words of Martin Luther King. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you must keep going forward. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Datson, for your stellar leadership and that wonderful speech. For those who just joined us, we've had our principal speak to us. We've had a speech from the head boy, the outgoing head boy and head girl, and we've had some wonderful dances that showcase our Pan-African ethos as a school. The song you just heard, Tambira Jehovah, takes its origin from Southern Africa. It is a call to the mountain of God to shake the world with singing and love and celebrate. So class of 2021, we do celebrate you.
I should also know that the dancers that you saw, they are coming from all over Africa. We have dancers from Uganda, from Kenya, from Tanzania, some even coming from Ghana.
Indeed, yes. Kamal, do we have any comments?
Actually, it's amazing. You know, what makes AJSC special is it's a community. We actually have a former parent, Mrs. Bridget Markwe, who says, huge and heartfelt congratulations to the resilient class of 2021. Hard work truly pays. You've done us also very proud. God be praised. We also have quite a special comment coming from Mr. Owiti, who happens to be a Kenyan. He says, congratulations to class of 2021. May God bless you all through the path you're going to take after this school and Omisio. And then there is a special gentleman, our very own Mr. Wilfred, who is coming from Munich, and he says, warmest congratulations to all of you and sincere. Danke from Munich, Germany.
Thank you, Mr. Vislozel, for watching and for sharing your comments with us. I'm glad to see that our former staff members are also joining us to share their comment and celebrate with the staff and students of the school. We have a comment here from a former staff member that says, congratulations, class of 2021. I am so proud of you. Now go forth and change the world like only you can. We have a comment here from a former student who says, congratulations, class of 2021. May God bless you through the path you are going to take after this school, and we will miss you all. Up next, we have a very special guest speaker. She is an alumna and a member of the class of 1996. Ms. Nana Afua Apia Korang is a seasoned investment banker and entrepreneur. After Sos-Hgic, she studied mathematics at Mount Holyoke College in South Hadley, Massachusetts, and started off her career at Goldman Sachs in investment banking, branching off into private equity. She has worked all over the world, including staying in Lagos for over 7 years. Nana Afua is here to share some sage words with the class of 2021 and indeed all of us. Do enjoy.
Thank you.
Good morning, distinguished guests, the board of HGIC, parents, teachers, staff, students, and especially our 2021 graduates. It is truly an honor to share this day with you. And my only regret is that we cannot be in person to celebrate this wonderful milestone that you've achieved. Before I go on, I'd also like to congratulate HGIC on celebrating 30 years of educating young minds and contributing much needed talent to the continent. I'd also like to take this opportunity to congratulate my class of 1996, on our 25th graduation anniversary. You know, there are days when it feels like we left HGIC not too long ago, and it's already 25 years. Incredible. I do accept this invitation on behalf of my entire class, and I do so in honor of our departed classmates, Charles and Senor. May you continue to rest in peace. So when Mrs. Datson asked me to say a few words today, I really wondered what I would share with the graduates in particular. I do know how you're feeling. It feels like you've just finished a jail sentence with hard labor, if I might add, and you are really looking forward to gaining your freedom and getting out there in the world, and you're looking forward to the next phase of your lives. I can totally relate with that. I felt that way as well 25 years ago. But I thought that I would share some themes that have been coming up in my own family as my children have become teenagers and as we've all gone through this horrible pandemic, and also as I've had to deal with some very challenging times in my personal life recently. And those themes are really trying to live a life of balance, mentorship, relationships in general, and really sort of living our lives in accordance to whatever values we've set for ourselves. And I hope that even if they do not resonate today, I do hope that as you go on in your life journey, some of these themes will pop up and hopefully will resonate with you then. So to talk about living balanced lives, I thought I would frame that with something that happened while I was a student at HGIC. This must have been my second term. I remember it was very early on in my time at HGIC, and I had set a goal of improving my results that particular term, and I did actually achieve that goal, and I was very excited for my father to see my results. You know, this happened almost 30 years ago, but I still vividly remember that day. Remember the setting, I remember where I was standing, I remember where my father was sitting, and I sure do remember how I thought I would feel after he had seen my results. Of course, that didn't happen. It turned out that Miss Ankara, my house mistress at the time, and may she continue to rest in peace, had said some not great things about the state of my room. Yes, my messy room. And guess what Mrs. Nkrumah picked up on? Yes, the state of my room. And of course, guess what my father picked up on? My room, my messy room. And I remember words like, you know, you've gone and done it. Charity begins at home. Yes, I remember that. And of course, there was a lot of drama. You know, you've disgraced me. You know, and as a young teenager, I just wondered what all the fuss was about. You know, here were 3 adults who were staring at a set of wonderful grades, and all they cared about was the state of my room. Of course, the lesson then was completely lost on me. Obviously, you know, I totally get it now, particularly as a parent. And so, graduates, yes, academic achievements are very important. I am the first to say that. You should ask my kids. Really important. They get your foot in the door. Obviously, you have good training. They get your foot in the door. They also help you to build a solid platform on which you can build your lives, your careers, etc. But I have come to appreciate that those non-academic activities and those life skills that we build alongside our academic achievements are just as important. And dare I say, depending on where you are in your life, they might be a little bit more important. And those life skills, I'm telling you, can lead you down very interesting paths, you know. This has actually been the case with me. You know, one of the things that I have enjoyed very much is cooking. I love to cook, I love to entertain. And it is taking me down a very interesting path where I am beginning to craft some make some very interesting career choices that are going to impact lives, particularly women. So graduates, I urge you, as you go into the real world and as you gain your freedom and as you are beginning to make decisions on your own and manage your schedules, I urge you to make sure that you pursue a life of balance. It is critical. It helps you to build character. It helps you to build resilience, and certainly really, really critical for your mental health. So please do pay attention to that as you begin the next phase of your lives. In terms of relationships and mentorship, also another important and critical aspect of your lives that I would want you to pay attention to. The fact of the matter is that people come into your lives and they affect you either positively or negatively. And so it is up to you to decide the kind of people that you're going to allow into your sphere of influence. You know, you have to surround yourself with the right people, people who are going to hold you accountable, people who are going to have your back, people who are going to support you, and people who are going to be there when you need them particularly. And here comes in the mentors. And I know you've had mentors and a lot of guidance while you've been at AGIC. And as you go on to live the rest of your lives, you will continue to have mentors and people who are going to support you. Be deliberate about it. You know, mentors, when the going is good, mentors are great. They shepherd you on, they cheer you on, and they are a great sounding board. When the going gets tough, on the other hand, mentors can be a lifeline. You know, they can have confidence in you when you don't have confidence in you. They can give you a break when nobody else will give you a break. So please take that aspect of your lives very seriously. And do not forget the mentors and the relationships you have built at AGIC. Do not forget where you have come from. Yeah? Really do take advantage still of the relationships you have built at AGIC, your teachers, the staff, and also the alums. Now, we didn't have the luxury of tapping into an alumni network when we graduated. You do. AGIC is 30 years. We have wonderful, vibrant alums who are doing incredible things. You know, in the alums, you have resources like advice. You can learn from our mistakes. You can learn from our failures. You can learn from our successes. And it's not just for the new alums, it's even for the current students as well. So please do take advantage of the resources you have at home. And I urge AGIC and all of us alums to make sure that we are accessible, easily accessible to the new alums and also the current students at AGIC. I thought I would highlight this with a couple of examples of my own teachers who have been instrumental in my life, definitely during my time at AGIC, but after AGIC as well. Mr. Quist, who was an English teacher. I didn't take any classes with him, but he was my supervisor when I was a prefect at AGIC. And the confidence that Mr. Quist had in me just was so life-changing and really allowed me to also believe in myself. And that relationship has continued till today. Mr. Kita, what can I say about Mr. Kita? My love of math, my love of teaching, a direct result of my interaction with Mr. Kita at AGIC. And I'm still holding on to my dream of teaching high school math in the next few years. And Mrs. Mate is the other person that I'd like to acknowledge today, although I don't know if she recalls the conversation that we had when I was making decisions for what my IB subjects would be. And the conversation that I had with her was so pivotal, and it's a conversation that I often return to when I have to make difficult decisions. And I really do appreciate her giving me the freedom to follow my gut, which has gone on to help me build a very interesting career. And now, graduates, I'd also like to remind you to remember the values from your upbringing and those that I know the AGIC education instills: discipline, integrity, and helping those who are less fortunate than you are. These are all part of the building blocks of living a life of integrity. As you go into the real world, your values will be tested. They'll be tested in ways that you cannot even begin to appreciate now. Or you make a lot of mistakes and you will fail. You will fail. You will probably fail a few times. But please know that failure is a part of life, and it can actually lead us to successes and make us better people. You know, failure in of itself is not the issue. It's our reaction to failure. It's what it's what determines how we recover from that failure. And it is especially during these difficult times that your values will be tested the most. So remain true to your values, remain true to who you are, and I guarantee you will always find yourself on whatever path you have chosen for yourself. And lastly, I urge you to always remember the motto of our school: knowledge in the service of Africa. Remember that no matter where you find yourselves, you do not only represent yourself and your families, you also represent AGIC and the continent. And yes, I may not know all of you personally, graduates, but as a parent who has read about all the wonderful things you have achieved as a class during what has been a crazy year, you know, it gives me so much hope. It gives me so much hope in all of you individually. It gives me so much hope in your class, and it also gives me so much hope for AGIC and our continent. And I really hope that the next 25 years when we meet, I will be celebrating my 50th, you will be celebrating your 25th anniversary. I do hope that we will have a lot of reason to celebrate you, your professional achievements, but more importantly, we will have cause to celebrate the wonderful human beings you have become, or you will become. So class of 2021, I join you to extend huge congratulations to your parents and guardians who deserve a special round of applause for all the sacrifice and the hard work they've put in to get you to this point. As a parent now, I fully appreciate that. And also to the AGIC staff, teachers, and the board, it has been an incredibly difficult year. And I do applaud you for your tenacity and for your resilience in getting the children, the students, to this point. And to the class of 2021, congratulations. You have done yourself proud, and I wish you the very best. Thank you all for this wonderful opportunity. And I want to send a special thank you to my daughter who has worked tirelessly with me to get you this recording. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you, Ms. Apia Korang, for that wonderful speech. I'm sure our graduates will take all those words of wisdom very much to heart. Thank you, class of 1996, and thank you to all our alumni all over the world for continuing to show up in diverse ways to mentor our students and assist the school in different ways. We are grateful to you, our alumni.
And actually, Ruth, what I love about this school is we have people who actually live in the motto of the school, which is knowledge in the service of Africa. So I have my own classmates who are contributing in different parts of the world. Do you have any that you can think of?
Definitely. I can tell you about people in New York, in South Africa, in Kenya, who are doing amazing things, and we're very proud of them all.
And some are even coming back home and they're starting companies. We have people who are in the financial sector. We have people who are starting medical schools. It's truly an amazing school. But do you have anybody who is telling us something right now on the live platform?
Yes, I do have an alum, Mehitable Makwe. She was a head girl in years past, and she is here saying thank you to our teachers. This is what Meti has to say. Congrats to Sos-Hgic teachers, admin, and staff. We are because you are. Thank you.
We also have somebody, Eunice Sylvia Yamson, who says, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever it is, keep moving forward. Resilient class of 2021. How about you, Ruth?
Indeed. Naya Korte says, thank you, staff and management of Sos-Hgic. The students couldn't have done this without you. God bless you.
Fantastic. Now, I have found something quite amazing here. We have Kobina who says, you guys have grown so fast. You've become matured, and your involvement in the life of the school is encouraging. Keep it up, you guys.
Indeed. Class of 2021, all these congratulations go out to you. And to the rest of the school body, we know that you will live up to our motto, knowledge in the service of Africa. Come on, what do we have up next?
Actually, this is quite an amazing person who is coming up. Everybody who's been part of our community knows her, but anybody who has ever interacted with the SOS world knows her intimately. I'm talking about the former Vice President of SOS International, one of our founding principals, a board chair of SOS International College. I'm referring to our very own Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, or as we now know her, Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah. Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, thank you for this. Please go ahead.
Dear class of 2021, fellow board members, distinguished parents and guests, staff, students, and alumni of Sos-Hgic, I sincerely hope that next year we can sit together physically face to face and truly enjoy this momentous day. But for now, let us celebrate safely and remotely, though I know how disappointed the class of 2021 are with this decision. Now, I have been harassing the administration for the past few weeks, wanting to know what the theme of today's speech day was, so that I could tailor my remarks to fit in. But suddenly it occurred to me that I have reached an age when I don't have to fit in with anything. Have you ever come across a poem starting, when I am an old woman, I shall wear purple? Let me read you a few selected lines from it. Quote, when I am an old woman, I shall wear purple with a red hat which doesn't go and doesn't suit me. And I shall spend my pension on brandy. I shall sit down on the pavement when I'm tired and gobble up samples in shops and press people's alarm bells and run my stick along the public railings. I shall go out in my slippers in the rain and pick flowers in other people's gardens and learn to spit, and grow more fat, and eat 3 kilos of sausages at a go. Now, I don't consider myself an old woman, but you get the idea. You reach an age when you don't have to conform to society's petty rules. Sorry, class of 2021, you have not reached that age. So I am making up my own thing today, and it is called Aphorisms to Live By. So I'm going to read you a series of thoughts, saying words of wisdom, and reflections on life, which are not my own, but I hope they will give you some guidance to navigate your lives going forward, as they have guided mine. I've been collecting these sayings or quotations since my school days, and the ones I'm quoting today are some of my favorites, so they will give you some idea about my philosophy of life or attitude to life. The first one is, there is not enough darkness in the whole world to dim the light of one small candle. This is the very first one, actually, in my little yellow exercise book I started collecting in. For me, its meaning is simple. Darkness or evil can never extinguish hope or the good in our hearts. Number 2, resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. Feeling hatred or holding a grudge only hurts yourself. That's what it means. Number 3, focus on the good in your life. Every morning, remember what you have to be grateful for. Acts of kindness, good health, God's creation. I think you know that you are lucky and privileged to have opportunity, love, friends, a safe home, an enviable education, food on the table every day. So every morning, thank God for these blessings. Ask for nothing for yourselves, because He already knows your needs and you already have so much. The fourth one is, change your attitude to strangers. Smile first, look into their eyes, open your heart. Because really, if you think about it, a stranger is only a friend in waiting. Reach out, make the first move. You will rarely suffer rejection. Number 5, going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than standing in the garage makes you a car. I love this one. It's funny, but so profound. Please remember it, because there are plenty of hypocrites and wicked people who hide behind a mask of goodness. 6, a statesman thinks of the next generation, a politician thinks of the next election. I wonder, in Africa, do we have statesmen or politicians? And which will you be? Because a politician will do what it takes to retain his position and will think of only what serves that end, not what needs to be done for the public good in the long term. Number 7, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. This is also one of my favorites. Can you imagine what a world we could create if we all wished only the well-being of each person we met and acted on it, if we went out of our way to help each other every day in any way we can, I believe we can do it if we try, and I just hope your generation will do a better job than ours. My final one is, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. So, as you go out there into the world, be careful what you allow into your mind, into your thoughts and beliefs, because they will create the reality you live. If you fill your minds and thoughts with fear and hatred, superstition or envy or greed, these are what will rule your life and the experiences you will have. But if you fill your heart and mind with goodness and joy, with kindness and compassion, with service to others, and honesty and truth, that is the way your life will unfold. In the graduation farewell I'm just about to give to your DP2 class, note in particular the sentence, "Hold fast that which is good." So these are some of the thoughts and sayings which have influenced my actions and beliefs, and I hope they will resonate with you too. The underlying message is simple. Go out into the world knowing that goodness can overcome evil, that hatred and animosity will never get you anywhere, that in this world of almost 8 billion people, you are among the luckiest and most blessed. So you have an obligation to reach out to those less fortunate than yourselves. Above all, that you should strive to make the world a better place by using your knowledge and skills to improve lives wherever you go, but particularly in Africa, which needs you the most. Finally, know that you do not go alone. When I was only 11 years old and was leaving for boarding school in England, my father said to me, "Remember that whatever you do reflects not only on your family, but on your country and the whole of Africa." That was quite a burden to place on an 11-year-old. Well, now I am passing that burden on to you. The students of this Pan-African school represent us all when they leave here. They represent their parents, the SOS mothers and their villages, their school, their individual countries, and the whole of Africa. So, my dear class of 2021, go out there and make Africa proud. Please stand up wherever you are, class of 2021, in Ghana, Burundi, Ethiopia, Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda, Zimbabwe. The nucleus, perhaps, of the long-awaited African unity. Go forth into the world in peace. Be of good courage. Hold fast that which is good. Render to no one evil for evil. Strengthen the faint-hearted. Support the weak. Help the afflicted. Honor all men. Love and serve the Lord. Good luck, and may God and Allah bless you all. Thank you.
Indeed, I must say I also look forward to the day that I'll be able to wear purple robes and a red hat that does not match and spend my pension on brandy ice cream. Thank you, Mrs. Nkrumah, for that heartwarming speech, and thank you for joining us again to send our graduates off into the world with your words of wisdom and your charge for them to go forth. We're grateful to you as always. Up next, we have an Ethiopian dance by a group of Ethiopian students, and I'm sure you will enjoy that very much. Following that, I introduce a man who technically needs no introduction. Mr. Julian Kitchen is leaving us this year after 27 years of diligent service as our IB coordinator and director of studies. Indeed, his years of service will be greatly missed, and we introduce him for the last time to do the roll call of graduating students and send them off officially. But before he comes up, I'm throwing this out there. Who knows what the H in Mr. Kitchen stands for? He's JHK, as all of you know. But how many of you knew that? He's Julian Henry Kitchen. We welcome our Ethiopian dancers, followed by Mr. Julian Henry Kitchen.
ጥርቅ ጫማ ቦፌ ማለው የልብሳቸው ማጣድ ላይ ጠፋም ከጃቸው ጭሌ ዝናር ካላይ ላይ ጎናቸው ወለል ያለው ሜዳ ላይ ያራዩማ መሆን ያላማጣ ቆቦ ጃሪጋማ ጥላዋ ይደፋር መገኔ ቆቦስ ወቤት ያለው ግርማ ያስቀኝነት የለም ከደግነት በቀር አቤት የራያ ሰው በራያ ራዩማ የደጋጎቹ አገር የደጋጎቹ شرات متبنا عبروسي زبجي إن يوري ورا يدمر خكرا يعني ممر يشاء دهر مراكرا በላይ በእጅጉ ለቆይታን አለለት ለእኔም እሷን ሰጠኝ ጎጃም ብር ይውጣለት ለበላይ በእጅጉ ለቆይታን አለለት ለእኔም እሷን ሰጠኝ ጎጃም ብር ይውጣለት አገር እንዳቀነው እንዳምባኮ አስተርም ጥቃት መመከቻ አልቤናት መውገርን ያያት ቢረባረም ከቶ ማኔ ነጥቀኝ ጎጃም አይደለም ወይ መርቆ ሰጠኝ እሷን ያለው እንደ
ደፋር ጎበዝ ጀግናውን አሳዩኝ እስቲ የታለ እኔ ነኝ ያለውን ጎበዝ ነኝ ያለህ ጀግና እኔ ነኝ ያለህ ጎበዝ ነኝ ያለህ ጀግና እኔ ነኝ ያለህ 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 የበላይ ልጅ ነኝ የዛ ሳተና የስመጥሩ ቆራጡ ጀግና ይሰለፍና ፈረስ ከእግረኛ እኔ ነኝ ያለ ይሞክረኛል እኔ ነኝ ያለ 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 እኔ ነኝ ያለ
Good morning, everyone. We have 98 students in the graduating class of 2021, bringing the total number of students to pass through the college to 1,832 since the inception of the school. So there are 98 students this year as follows. Diamond Abiyakelem Chinagorom. Tracy Abwaji. Kwame Adade. Emmanuel Sise Adehanom. Nana Ikua Larissa Ajay. Claude Owusu Ajimang. Ghislaine Akimana. Ninai Akonai. Francis Akwesi Kuma. Desta Tesfaye Amari. Felix Amiao. Riss Amoa. Viveka Anabisi. Senam Anaglate. Praise Chantel Anan. Kwabena Anokorang Budu. Barima Asafu Ajay Frimpong. Mekwanint Yalu Asefa. Michael Atta Finn. Kwesi Awua Cherimatan. Victoria Aiti Smith. Marianne Biden. Caleb Enam Banini. Lee Bediako. Frida Marie Beecham. Ayodele Bello. Dana Bartram. Karen Bochwe, Donovan Chiwaka, Kristen Ashley Kloku, Marilyn Kobler, Andrew Dadson, Daryl Dadzier, Goshimi Mamo Dejen, Kela Edin Dima, Nana Ado Dankwa Jan, Ceci Dornu, Vanessa Barbara Forson, Belinda Gesu, Bernice Gesu, Kaliab Gebra Exieber, Genet Germay Hagos, Guyo Dido Haleke, Regine Hama, Nana Ajua Hammond, Alvin Harrison Ndome, Rene Randet Lomedor, Esther Iwaola, Richard Katagile, Abdul Rahman Katibu, Kurwa Kawawa Kinguye, Dennis Kisache, Nathaniel Kitcher, Elise Corlette, Sedem Kuduaji, Amir Makame, Darren Marquay, Karen Menz, Galgalo Golicha Mile, Heather Mirembe, Michael Mitchell, Nana Ofe Morgan Asiedu, Magnifique Bugambe, James Muro, Nicolas Mutsaka, Dennis Mwiti, Pacifique Niyomukiza, Ni Okai Nunu, Henry Okulu Odero. Bethel Ofori Kwafo. Valerie Ogoy. Fatuma Hassan Olo. Sarah Ajwa Opoku. Lucky Opwonya. Chris Kweku Owusu. Carmela Owusu Ansa. Rene Jamfua Owusu Ansa. Janice Preko. Janine Preko. Janelle Kwaku. Theodore Kwakupong Jr. Victoria Ashley Quarty. Ayaremba Saki. Wilma Michelle Sakite. Ama Jamfua Sarfo. Jangwon Seo. Tyson Siwela. Chanel Snowden. Yeira Akosua Sosu. Isma Samuel Sikidi. Bethlehem Tekle Hymenot. Emmanuel Tufor. Ruth Ogechi Ude. Samuel Wumbi. Rachel Yamson. Kwabena Yebo Asari. Alamayihu Gudu Yindu. Simon Zormello. And that, ladies and gentlemen, completes the graduating class at Sos-Hgic of 2021. Thank you.
It's been a long journey, but you made it. Congratulations. As you go out there, make sure you make us proud out there. Be the best that you can. And you know what? Whatever you do, remember, you are us, like I always say. Go out there and make us proud.
Congratulations on this glorious day. In 4 years, you've had to find the strength, the courage, the faith, and friendship to complete this phase of your journey. A task which at the inception seemed nearly impossible, right? You have done remarkably well, and I am so proud of you. I wish you all that you wish for yourself, and may you prosper.
In spite of the COVID-19, you have shown how amazing you are capable of being. You are intelligent, you are compassionate, and you clearly have an amazing future ahead of you. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey, and we wish you all the best as you continue in the next stage of your life. Thank you and goodbye.
Class of 2021, it's been great getting to know you and work with you. You've been very resilient, and one thing I'll always remember about you is how you organize yourselves to get your IAs done when school reopened face-to-face. On behalf of the science department, I say we wish you all the best and enjoy every piece of endeavor that you are going to undertake in the future.
The opening line of Tolstoy's Anna Karenina is that all happy families are alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. This principle, known as the Karenina principle, was promoted by Jared Diamond, who was a great polymath who's done a lot of work in many, many fields. He studied traditional societies and he noticed they were often very happy because they were true to themselves. So go into the world and be true to yourself.
Virtual graduation ceremonies have now become the new norm. Yes, if that which is chasing you does not stop, you have to continue to run. We believe that the current graduating class have built enough resilience to be able to cope with the challenges of the world. But if they think they are too small to make a change, then they have never been invented for mosquito. Congratulations. Thank you.
My dear DP2 students, I'm very happy for you for completing one segment of your journey. I've known you for 4 years and I'll really miss you. I've told some of you since IG1, and I have proud to see you grow in intellect and character. You came here as children, now you are living as mature and insightful young adults. It's really a pleasure to see you grow. I'm very grateful to you for making the challenging job of being a teacher an enjoyable one. I wish you all the best. To my Amharic students, I would like to say, Nkwanda Sialachu, Behirachu Bafulu Melkamu Menelachuado. I will miss you.
My name is Anna Sarah Coretti, sending this message all the way from Uganda. I'm a parent of Dennis, of Lucky, Heather, and Samuel, students of IB2 DP class 2021. I'm saying congratulations. Finally, we are there. The long-awaited day has come, and we are proud of you. I congratulate all the others who have been with my children in the same class, and I say, praise be to the Lord who has enabled you to come this far. I know you still have a long way to go, but I wish you the best in all the endeavors you are going to be going to, and in all the universities you will be joining. May God bless you. Best of luck in all that you're going to do, all the way from Uganda.
Hello, class of 2021. My name is Dr. Amma Benea Kusuma, and Francis is my son. Congratulations to all of you. You've really done so well. Finally, IB is over. It just seems like yesterday that you entered the walls of SOS. I equal to you all. We are really, really proud of you. Well done. This marks the end of a chapter in your life and the beginning of another. We hope that all that you have imbibed in SOS, and indeed all that you have obtained from your parents, from family and friends, will help you as you move on to the next chapter in your life. Remember that hard work pays, and discipline is the hallmark of success. So we wish you all the very best in your next endeavors. The sky is really your limit. Congratulations, class of 2021. We are very proud. God bless.
Hello, class of 2021. My name is Kwesi Anokran Budu, and my son is Kwabna Enin Anokran Budu. Congratulations on completing a very difficult year. We all know the road to this day has not been easy. You are a unique class which has had to grapple with the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. you are indeed special. As you step out into the world, may the same grace of God and resilience which helped you through these challenging times guide you to attain your heart's desires and reach the highest levels that you've set for yourselves. God bless you all and thank you.
Class of 2021, you are officially alumni of Sos-Hgic. Congratulations to you too. Your parents are very proud of you. And we have comments coming here in from parents, and they're saying how proud they are of you and your achievement. Mr. Crunchy Datson has this to say. He says, congratulations to the graduating students and a huge thank you to all staff. We also have Theresa Yamson saying, a special congratulations to our international graduates. As you return home, we know you will carry special memories of your time in Ghana and the bonds of friendship with you.
Oh, we also have something here coming, and we have Werner Vanderpoel who says, congratulations to you all, stay together forever. And then we also have somebody here, I think they're coming from Kenya actually, says, thank you so much for the wonderful memories. We hope to see each other all again. I think that's from a former student.
The Kenyans are representing very strongly.
Very
Francis
so.
Osure says, congrats to the graduating class. And Werner Vanderpoel says, congrats to you all. Stay together forward. Our past students are also representing very much on our platforms. And we have a former head boy, Francis Appiah, speaking in honor of Mr. Julian Kitchen, who is retiring after 27 years of stellar service to Sos-Hgic. Francis has this to say, Mr. Kitchen is the definition of the IB program. No memory of my IB experience is complete without him. His passion for seeing us fulfill the true promise of an IB education is unparalleled and unmatched. He is truly a pillar of our motto, knowledge in the service of Africa. I'll always remember the many engaging arguments and debates during our TOK classes. I'm forever thankful. I wish Mr. Kitchen all the best in his future endeavors. Thank you, Francis Appiah, for sending me your comment, and thank you, Mr. Kitchen. We'll be hearing a bit from him later on, but Sos-Hgic is indeed grateful for all you have done to help establish the IB program here and make us the best in Ghana, I dare say.
We do celebrate him. The two of us actually have had the honor of him being our colleague.
Indeed.
But he was also our teacher, both at biology level and also theory of knowledge. So, Mr. Kitchen, thank you. We do celebrate you. And from the comments you're getting from all over the world, you can see that a lot of us do love and appreciate your contribution here.
We have other teachers who are leaving us at the end of the academic year and need to be recognized. Mr. James Sos-Hgic has served us for over 10 decades in the English department, and his department says that he has contributed greatly and the students will miss him. I remember my time here when we were 5 young ladies in the English higher level class, and Uncle Jamie, as we like to call him, was our teacher. It was our best class. Thank you, Uncle Jamie.
Wow, he never took. I'm older than you. So, but we do celebrate you, Mr. Sos-Hgic. We hope you'll come back and we'll continue having our conversations at the staff room.
It's time to recognize some students. Our awards newsletter, The Laureate, the link is in the YouTube, on our YouTube page. You can access the Laureate and see all those who would have won prizes and awards. Our students have worked immensely hard under very difficult circumstances, and we wish to recognize those who have come out with top marks and those who have made the most progress. So now we will see a few pages from the Laureate that show us the students who are prize winners for this academic year. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to those of you whose children have won awards. Indeed, we are proud of all our students, those who won awards and those who didn't. Keep working hard, and next year your name could be up on the screen. Our alumni also deserve to be recognized. We have a new tradition of alumni giving back. And last year, the class of 1995 undertook an excellent project to renovate the staff lounge. The class of 1995 came together with their own resources, turned our staff lounge from a drab area. Beautiful furniture, as you just saw on your screen. We are very grateful to the class of 1995 for undertaking that legacy project, and we look forward to seeing what the class of 1996 has in store for us. Alumni, be on the lookout. It will be your year very soon.
The Africa of 2021 is very different from Africa of the 1990s when this school was formed. The continent has been dismissed as a useless continent. The 90s were considered the lost decade. Yet in spite of this, we had some people who had the audacity of hope to believe in this continent. In 1990, we had one gentleman who came all the way from Europe, and I'm referring to the founder of this school, Mr. Helmut Kutin. Because of him, we had students coming from Liberia, from Ethiopia, from Sierra Leone to found this school. And this is what makes AGIC special. It is a place where hopes are realized, and to the true spirit of the motto, students come here and they build knowledge in the service of Africa. Thank you so much. We now have our founder joining us, Mr. Helmut Kutin, who is joining us from Asia. Welcome, Mr. Kutin.
For the second time, I'm sending my congratulations and best wishes to all the graduates of the SOS Herman Mann International College in Ghana from faraway Thailand. Yes, I also send my best wishes to the whole students who have done an outstanding work during this very special year, not only in Ghana, but in the whole world. We would all like to stand in the Margaret Nkrumah Hall in Tema, but this, unfortunately, once more is not possible. However, we have to be very clear, it's not Margaret Nkrumah Memorial Hall, because grandmother, Dr. Margaret Nkrumah, is still very active and working for you and on your behalf. Coronavirus has changed the whole world. First, in the United States of America, then horrible losses in Europe, and now, much more than before anywhere else in India and its neighboring countries. You have been very brave to also go through this period, and we all hope and pray that Africa will not have to have the same problems in the near future. My thanks and appreciation go to the principal, Mrs. Dodson. You have done an outstanding work together with all the teaching staff, and you have been able to show to the world that you are not only a leading professional, but you are also a great human being. Both together make the difference in the SOS Children's Village movement. You're also aware that SOS Children's Villages are going through a period of challenges. However, we all believe that we shall come out stronger than ever before, and we face these challenges with open heart and mind. You, the young people, can make a lot of difference by showing to the world clear African spirit, and that you, together with your teachers and each and every co-worker of the SOS Herman Miner International College in Ghana, have done a tremendous work to overcome all the challenges and difficulties. We also realize that the environment created by the co-workers, teaching staff, and the principal are far superior to the environment where 80% of the people in Ghana or in any African country have to live. My best wishes go to the graduates. It is very clear that not all wants and wishes might be fulfilled, but there is a prospect, there is a hope every time, and whatever opportunity is presented to you, take it with both hands and make the best out of it. There is still a possibility also for many of you, be it in Ghana or be it in one of the African countries, to go to remote countryside and teach your small brothers and sisters for 1, maximum 2 years. SOS Children's Villages shall provide financial help for such an undertaking. It's not only universities who form a human being, it's also to share with your lesser brothers and sisters in every African country and around the world. We are proud of your achievements. Together with your teachers, the principal, and all the co-workers, you have shown to the world what is possible if everyone pulls the same string. Everyone helping each other, everyone supporting each other, and not criticizing each other. Please continue in this spirit wherever you go. You will always be an integral part of the SOS Herman Miner International College in Ghana. We are also sad that the IB coordinator of many years is going into retirement. However, he doesn't have to change his color because his heart is already fully African. And over the years, we have also seen how much he appreciates African food. My thanks and appreciation go to each and everyone who is leaving the SOS Herman Miner International College. Keep the spirit and always be part of the family of SOS Herman Miner International College in Ghana. A few words in Latin won't do you any harm, even if you speak many languages, and you also use all the modern gadgets, which I am unable to use. I depend on my co-workers. But my wishes go to the SOS Herman Miner International College in Ghana. Vivat, Crescat, Floreat, Aquava.
Siyabonga, Mr. Kutin. Yadawase. Thank you for your staunch support throughout the years, and thank you for joining us for every single graduation ceremony, even today's virtually. We are grateful to you. Up next, we have a dance from Burundi. I encourage you all to enjoy it. After that, we will take some farewell messages from our teachers and from parents for the class of 2021.
rusasagaze iroriwe iroriwe nambere irengo urukundo turusasagaze bazakurukera hose bahendekebere urukundo barusasagaze iroriwe iroriwe nambere irengo urukundo turusasagaze hambere hahise abarundi barasangira urukundo barusasagaze iroriwe iroriwe nambere irengo urukundo turusasagaze hambere hahise abarundi barafashanya urukundo barusasagaze kera nkiri muto cyane gusomeza ku mutima kwari umugani marajya muntera iteka mungira ubuhambaye amazana mutsama naratera akacisho kuri kazoza kahafi nkabona ikifungu kikafungu kwize marajya muntera iteka munetura mu bandi amazana mutsama nararenga imbirambi ndondera ico rirenza nkacurwa nijoro namaganya mu muryango marajya muntera iteka munserura mu bandi amazana mutsama yagize nyamboza iwacu muvugura ikindi ndatwaza uburundi mwankuye mu vyako musasira indaro amazana mutsama Eragianga n'ibisabane byasanga bisongorera amahembe ku rugomero igahemburira abana mu muryango ewe mazana birenzi Mambutsana mutsama yo ewe marizana bigeni Mambutsana mutsama
The class of 2021, I say congratulations. You've worked hard. We've really done our best for you, and you've really, really impressed us. I'm sure that you are coming out with excellent grades, and you're going to make a difference in the university or wherever you find yourself. Today, my little encouragement to you is that work hard, study hard, but always remember that you need to make a positive impact on humanity. Whatever knowledge you acquire, make sure you are able to make a positive impact on human life. Knowledge that cannot solve a problem is not knowledge. So as you move out there, I pray that God will give you the wisdom and the knowledge you need to make an impact on humanity. Thank you.
A graduation ceremony is an important rite of passage all around the world. And this moment is a truly special one to savor. As you leave the relative security and protection of HGIC, where you've been cocooned all these years, it's important that you remember the world offers you great possibilities and equally daunting challenges. Don't forget to use your head, your heart, and your hands.
I'd like to leave you with the words of my favorite bass player, Abraham Laboriel. He says, "Be encouraged and encourage others. Continue to stay safe, and God bless you."
You are a very special class that have learned under very unusual circumstances, and you have made it. You can be proud of yourselves, and we are very proud of you. You have shown us that you can be flexible, resilient, and adaptable, values that are very important in our fast-changing world. Promoción del 2021. Estamos muy orgullosos de vosotros. Os deseamos todo lo mejor. Enhorabuena y felicidades.
All too soon, your stay in this reputable institution has ended, and you'll be sorely missed by everyone here. Against all odds, you have exuded a lot of determination and worked with great gusto and panache. As you reach for more academic laurels, we wish you the very best of luck. I'm sure as sure can never be that you have honed all the skills required to not only surmount the challenges ahead, but also make the sky your limit. May the good Lord crown your efforts with success.
Such a lovely, smart, brilliant bunch of young people. I wish you all the best. You've learned a lot from here, SOS Mamaina International College. Step out there and show what you've gained from the school. I know you've learned from chemistry, the humanities, TOK, and don't forget the thinking skills, all the things that you've learned. Communicate very well, step out confidently, but be humbled and come back to serve Africa. Knowledge in the service of Africa. Bye-bye.
Congratulations. It's been a difficult time for all of us here, but we are thankful to God that we have been able to keep our heads above the water. As you step out there, life will be challenging and unpredictable. Be inspired by the IB Learner Profile. I believe your experiences in AGIC have taught you a lot to be able to relate to everyone with respect and dignity. I wish you all the best. Now watakia kila laheri popote. Asanteni na Mungu awabariki sana.
Graduation is supposed to be a time of joy, but sometimes life has other ideas. Even though graduation is going to look different for you, the achievement is still the same. You've put in the same hard work. You've learned and grown so much, and I cannot be prouder. It's almost time to say goodbye. What an awesome year it's been. You listened and learned, you worked so hard. From then till now, you've come so far. There were some bumps along the way, but we had fun most every day. Now you move on and start again. Please know you'll always be part of fond memories. Believe in yourself and all that you do. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than an obstacle. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward, to borrow from Luther King Jr. Félicitations, congratulations, peace and many blessings.
Hi, my name is Engineer Mrs. Ritohine Safo, mother of Amadikua Safo. On this joyous occasion, myself, my husband, and my family would like to share with the graduates of Sos-Hgic class of 2021. Today is, of course, a very happy day in your lives, having come to an end of an era, 4 years of hard work, discipline, training, teaching, and the share of love through sharing with each other. This marks the beginning of your life to independence. As you move on, you will go through a lot of challenges. But let the training, the teaching, and the discipline that has been impacted in you in the last 4 years and from your parents be your guide. Life is not going to be easy. You will go through ups and downs, but trust that you will be able to get through it all. as long as you allow God to lead you. Amma, we are so proud of you. Amma, class of Sos-Hgic 2021. May God see you through, and may you have a very successful graduation and move forward. Amen.
Hi, I'm Sally Korte.
And I'm SM Korte.
We are the proud parents of Victoria Ashley Nadum Korte. We wish the class of 2021 a bright future. The future is yours, so go ahead and take it.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm so proud of what you've been through. If my history is correct, every time that greatness is achieved is during a period of adversity, and you've gone through such difficult times to come out of school. I believe that it prepares you for the world outside. Go get it. Congratulations again. Bye.
Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vera Marie Aite Smith. I'm Victoria's mom. Congratulations, class of 2021. It's so incredible that 4 years have gone by so quickly and you're moving from SOS to uni. Well done. As you go, we will pray for you. Work hard and make yourselves and us proud. Thank you too to all the teachers and non-teaching staff for helping to make this day possible. Thank you so much for your contribution. So, class of 2021, congratulations again. Well done and all the very best from all of us.
Warmest congratulations to our superstars, Ruth and Esther, on your graduation. The world has gained new exceptional talents, and this is only the first of many great feats to be achieved. I also congratulate all HGIC graduating class of 2021 on their latest achievements. We are all part of you, and I wish you all the best as you get set for many more accomplishments. Enjoy your day.
Good morning, everyone. They say that age is a very high price to pay for maturity, and I'm hoping that 24 years is more than enough to achieve it. Nevertheless, 24 years it is at Sos-Hgic for me, now at the tail end of a chain of contingency that's kept me here for so long. Fear not, I won't bore you with the details of my quarter-century Ghanaian journey, but one irrefutable outcome is that I have seen 1,832 students graduate from this school and go their various ways over the years. Through their passage, I found pride in my own personal contribution and more broadly in seeing the school grow and mature. How can we break down the many achievements in the school to which I have been witness? After all, they are so deeply interlinked, can't really be cleanly separated. But nevertheless, they find expression from each group of interested parties. They're manifest in the satisfaction expressed by some parents with respect to their wards. They speak of competence, confidence, assertiveness, tenacity, maturity again. They're more easily measurable in student grades and an average year-on-year improvement in IB aggregates. And not least, they have stemmed from the adoption of the middle years program, a major milestone in the history of the school that has heralded many teaching and learning initiatives that can easily go unnoticed. I think after a long personal investment, one looks to both the past and the future for meaning and purpose. Study the past if you would define the future, said Confucius. There is so much that deserves remembering and recording and should be before a whole generation moves on. In the interim, I'm still available for judgment on historical matters of dispute. The future brings inevitable change, and I would hope for students to continue to appreciate the value of academic excellence, teachers to use their freedom to innovate that is possible in the programs that we offer, and leadership and governance to work together in their respective and distinct roles in the school. At times like these, there are many people to celebrate, much single-minded dedication to acknowledge. Never to be forgotten are the many wonderful individual students that I've taught and known over the years here. And my role as coordinator and director of studies has brought me into regular contact with many people. But there's no space here for a long roll call of gratitude. Nevertheless, I do want to stress that all staff play such important parts in the school. And so to emphasize specifically that collegiate spirit, I am going to break my rule and single out one exemplar of the ideal colleague, committed, proactive, and positive. In fact, someone who embodies some of the learner profile attributes of the IB, such as caring and principled. And his name is Vincent Kaiser. Thank you, Kaiser, for all the instant responses to my requests and the many occasions upon which you have anticipated my needs without any prior instruction. And these have truly made my job so much more manageable over the years. Finally, it's said that the present is pregnant with the future, but I have confidence that it is those already among us who have the power to shape that future with wisdom and judgment. Thank you.
It has been really wonderful sharing today's event with all of you watching us from all over the world. And thank you again for sending in your comments, your pictures, your videos, etc., especially those of our graduating students as they follow the graduation ceremony with their families from home. Before we go, however, I will read one last comment, and this is from a member of the class of 2005 who lives in New York, and this is what he has to say. What would extended essay and TOK deadlines have been like without Mr. Kitchen's gentle reminders, or not so gentle? Indeed, the fear and panic that set in every time we saw his name in our email inboxes. But we thank you, Mr. Kitchen, for your 27 years of service and for diligently teaching us the ethics of early submission and academic honesty. Thank you, Mr. Kitchen. You will be greatly missed. Thank you to that member of the class of 2005 for sending in that comment. We are almost at the end of the program. Kamal, have you enjoyed it?
It's been fantastic. Amazing speeches, amazing performances, and today has been quite a special 2021.
It has indeed. But there would be no speech day or graduation that would be complete without our signature closing song, Sos-Hgic. This will be rendered by a team of young musical talent led by Mr. Timothy Obuobi, a physics teacher at the school and also very musically talented. After Sos-Hgic, you will be seeing a montage of pictures from our graduating class, starting right from their early years in the school in IG1. And that will wrap up the program. But of course, we have our virtual after party. I encourage you all to stay glued to your screens and enjoy the music from all over the continent at the virtual after party. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been our greatest honor being your co-host for today's virtual graduation. Congratulations again to the class of 2021, and thank you all.
Kwaheri. Bye-bye.
Oh,
Yesu, ofegise kitwale matreyeho, morena bolo kose chapasa Yesu, ofegise kitwale matreyeho, osebuluke, osebuluke, osebuluke morena, osebuluke se chapasa Yesu, se chapasa Africa. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know, we know, we will.
I was to see him in jail, and I wish that my grandmother wasn't sick, or that we would just come up on some stacks and hit a lick. And I wish my homies wouldn't have to suffer when the streets get the upper hand on us and we lose a brother. And I wish I could go deep in the zone and lift the spirits of the world with the words within the song. And I wish I could teach a soul to fly, take away the pain out your hands and help you hold them high. And I wish my homie Butch was still alive, and on the day of his death we had never took that ride. And I wish that God could protect us from the wrong, so that all the soldiers that were sent overseas come home. And we will never break, though they devastate. We shall motivate, and we gotta pray, all we gotta spay. Instead of thinking about who gon' die today, the Lord is gon' help you feel better, so you ain't gotta cry today. Sit at the light so long, and then we gotta move straight forward, cause we fight so strong. So when right go wrong, just say a little prayer, get your money, man, life goes on.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it, let it take you away. And be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, cause we hopeful.
I wish that you could show some love, instead of hating so much when you see some other people coming up. I wish I could teach the world to sing, write some music and have them tripping off the joy I bring. I wish that we can hold hands. Listen instead of dissing lessons from a grown man. And I wish the families that lack but got love get some stacks. Brand new shack in the lack, let's own dubs. And I wish we could keep achieving wonders. See the vision of the world. Through the eyes of Stevie Wonder, you feel me? And I hope all the kids eat, and don't nobody in my family see 6 feet. You dig? I hope the mothers stand strong. You can make it whether you with them or your man's gone. And I wish I could give every Sally some conversary, and a popo bring the heat on the priest like that did R. Kelly. And I wish that DOC could scream again, and bullets could reverse and Pac and Biggie breathe again. Then one day they could speak again. I wish that we only saw good news every time we look at CNN. I wish we could never get the blues. Wish I could bring back the people that died at 82. I wish that we could walk the path, stay doing the right thing, hustle hard so the kids maintain up in the game. Let's go.
Hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it. Let it take you away and be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, cause we hope.
Wish the earth wasn't so apocalyptic. I try to spread my message to the world the best way that I can give it. We can make it, always be optimistic. If you don't listen, gotta live my life the best way that I can live it. I pray for justice when we go to court. Wish it was all good so the country never even went to war. Why can't we kick it and just get them on? And in the famous words of Mr. King, why can't we all just get along? Hope we can find a better way to shop in peas. And I hope we find a better way than copper keys. And I wish everybody would just stop and freeze and ask, why are we fulfilling these downfalls and these prophecies? You can be wrong if it's you doubting. With the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. And only the Heavenly Father can ease the hurt. Just let it go and keep praying on your knees in church.
Hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it. Let it take you away and be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, cause we hopeful. Yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it. Let it take you away